Hey guys, Lloyd2K4 here with the Maya 1-72 using the unofficial community patch version 4.0. I believe this is episode 5 now. I am picking up right where I left off, however I did accidentally initiate the scene up here with the bridge and the bandits and Corporal Reese, so we're not going to be able to watch that. But we'll go ahead and move on here because I went a little bit over time on my last video, so I want to move fast here. I'm going to try and get to at least Corporal Reese. Yeah, we should have enough time to do that. I don't think we'll have enough time to get into Sanctuary, though, in this video.
Critical.
Alright, so we start off with some bullymongs here. It's always fun to fight bullymongs because they're so easy to hit. I thought they did a really good job with the pacing of the game as far as enemy difficulty as it starts, and then it ramps up as you get into some of the harder Hyperion enemies once you get into the late game. And obviously there's Sawtooth Cauldron, which is just an awesome bandit zone. So much stuff to fight there. Alright, so we're going to use our Gatling gun here and deal with these assholes. While also dealing with brutal reload speeds. Fortunately, we outmaneuver these fat bullymongs. Okay. Amazingly enough, I didn't even need to use this Gatling gun on Captain Flynn because he was dumb enough to charge me, so I could just use my action skill on him and shoot him in the head a couple of times from the back. Normally I just brute force straight through him with some weapon in the face, but we got lucky with that fight. Alright, so moving on to the Catch-A-Ride system. This introduces us to Scooter, a character that I vocally do not like. I know a lot of people like Scooter, but I'm just not really a fan. This shield is pretty good here.
A man named Scooter controls these Catch-A-Ride machines. He may be short.
I'm not going to pick it up though. I kind of want to save money because I haven't been picking up items to sell really.
To prevent the bandits from using it. But I'm reading an
Go ahead and sell all this stuff here while Angel talks.
If you can attach its interface
I really want to use this Calipine, but
and get you a car.
just the fact that it's bolt action. I mean, is there any? I mean, that could probably one-shot a badass right now. But other than that, we don't really need all that extra power. The fire rate is better right now, so I have a feeling this is just going to sit in my inventory until it's time to sell. And we're going to hold on to that Droog just in case I need even more fire rate, but we probably won't. I think this Jacobs is going to be good enough until we get to Sanctuary, and even possibly a little bit beyond that. And Nomads. The first Nomads we see in the game. I really like them. I love their lines. The only thing I don't like about them is the ones who have shields and obviously their tiny little heads. Their heads have caused me to miss many shots over the years. See, and there's another one. I am just not good at hitting these guys. And there's a chance where I do get a good shot on them and they survive because they're pretty beefy. But if I shoot them in the head and they survive, that means I get to hear extra dialogue from them, and I do enjoy that. Alright, so we got a badass Psycho here. We're going to let him come out. I don't want to fight this guy. A little lag spike there, sorry about that. I'm going to fight him here by himself. I don't want to deal with the Nomads while I'm fighting him. So where's your head at? I cannot see his head. What is up there? The animation of Maya's action skill seems to be a little bit more in-depth
That calmed him down some.
than it does on the console version, which actually makes it really hard to see their heads. I cannot hit these guys' heads for the life of me, so we're going to go back to our sniper rifle here and scope in so they're easier to hit. Alright. So it looks like our sniper rifle from Sir Hammerlock's quest is still doing just fine here, so we're going to stick with this and probably just sell that Calipine. Alright, so we got a couple of chests here. There's this one over here, which is probably not very good, but it usually has white, so maybe we'll get lucky and get a blue. Nope. Just a Jericho and another crappy Calipine. Those weapons are not good. But, for those who don't know, there is a chest right up here that actually spawns, I believe, level 11 stuff inside of it. usually just get a rocket launcher, which isn't going to help us. Looks like we got some pistols, a straight hand cannon, repeater, and a revolver. So nothing I really want. Let's see what these sell for. 124. So we'll pick that one up just for selling once we get back to the shops. Obviously I could have picked them all up to sell since we have those shops right near Scooter's catch-a-ride system. I didn't think of that, but oh well. Of course, we need sniper rifle ammo because we're almost at half and none wants to come out of these little containers. So I just realized that I missed one of the big chests back after we fought Boom Boom. If you raise the elevator, there's actually one in one of those rooms. I completely forgot to go check that out, but I guess it's not that big of a deal because the loot there is really low level. I mean, we did find some good blues, but the big chests probably would just have greens for now. I guess we'll just jump around here while we wait for Scooter to talk. It's a pretty good weapon right there, but we're going to stick with our Gatling gun. We will pick it up, though. Here I am talking about selling stuff, and I didn't even think to do that.
Cool.
Alright.
Requesting another car.
We're not going to change the skin for now. I'll get to that later. Go ahead and jump that gap.
You should now be able to digistruct a car from any.
Sorry about the bad driving, guys. I was thinking about going to get that chest up there, but it's just a small chest, and we don't really have a whole lot of time, so we're just going to rush through here. We're going to ignore the bullymons as well. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to kill them. Just in case of a chance of iridium dropping or something good. I would get out so I get more experience, but I think the time wasted doing that isn't really worth it. The faster we move on, the more experience we're going to get. Just kill these bullymons with our 2 guns here. Come on. Alright, there we go. For the horde. Kill you. Get you. This guy. Here, I cannot see them. There we go. Excellent. Alright, moving on. We're going to go ahead and get the fast travel station while we're here. I doubt Savage Lee will be alive, and for those who have played the game, we all know what Savage Lee drops. Alright, so we're going to check this gun. Or well, actually, we'll check all the shops here and see. Huh. There's another pretty decent shield, but once again, I want to save money just in case we, by chance, find a purple in one of these, or even a legendary. So nothing good in the shop, so we did get the fast travel station. Now we'll move on to Sanctuary and proceed with the story. Ugh, I did not want to land there. Go ahead and get that guy's head, okay.
Hear that, boys? You're safe for now.
Did I get... Okay, there we go. That's a really good lob bonus package. That was a lot of damage. I did not get that guy in the head, but he's dead. It looks like we had some residual damage from the grenade. So when I was playing my Gage character before I started I actually picked up a Stormfront from the rat, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Rats, and I used that until like level 35. The Stormfront on a shock gauge is just nuts. It's so powerful. That is definitely one of the best grenades in the game, without a doubt. Alright, we're going to go ahead and move on here just to save time. We know where we need to go.
So you're the one I've been hearing all this radio chatter about. Name's Roland. I used to be a vault hunter like you, until I formed the Crimson Raiders. We'll catch up when I get back to Sanctuary. For now, I need your help. My men tell me Corporal Reese hasn't returned the power core that we need to keep the city's shields running. Bring Reese back to Sanctuary, and you'll have earned
car just a little bit before that, but we'll get these bullymongs here.
Roland's contacted you? Good. Listen to what he says. He can help us defeat Jack.
Sorry, bullymong. Alright, looks like we took care of them. We have a little monglet here we gotta kill. Pick that up, and I think we're doing pretty good on time here, so I'm going to go off to the side here. Sorry, I stopped talking there because I decided I wanted to let my weapon reload because I couldn't talk over it, apparently. My bad. I want to go... What's going on here? Come on, jump out, Maya. I mean, it looks like we got the Psycho stuck, so we'll just kill his buddy here. Or not. Okay, I think we have a Crazed Marauder up here. I really hate these guys. They move around like crazy and they're really hard to hit. Their hitboxes are quite a bitch. Their heads are decent size though, so sniping's always good. Okay, so how am I going to do this? Alright, I think I know what I'm going to do here. So, for those who don't know, when we approach this door here, we're actually going to get a double badass spawn. So that should be fun. Let's see what happens. Just want to throw a lob grenade in. Oh, that was beautiful. The bonus package is such an amazing legendary. There's some really good grenade mods in this game. Field rifle, that's a pretty good weapon actually. And we got another blue. Do I want to switch to that Wonton Lance? I think we are, just because it's 5 levels higher than our Gatling gun. I mean, the damage is down, but the bonus explosive damage we're going to get is going to make that better. And that'll be good for bully monks, so I won't always need to be sniping their heads. They can be a bit of a pain sometimes, depending on the range. I find explosive weaponry to be pretty strong early on in the game, and well, I mean, everything's strong in normal mode, but they're pretty darn good, and that's a... And I think that Torg assault rifles are probably some of their better weapons that Torg makes. Ran over that guy. We got another little Mongol here. Alright, so we're going to go into the Marrow Fields here. And I'm pretty sure that having this quest active makes it so Savagely will not spawn. But that's okay, because we're here to do the story quest, and we're not going to deal with that for now. And we absolutely do not need his drop. Said I was going to use this, and of course I'm still sniping, so I'm used to it at this point. Yeah, this weapon is wrecking. We're definitely going to stick with this for a little bit. We got the ammo for it too. Reload here. We'll switch to our sniper. We'll see if we can get a one-shot on one of these guys over here before we switch to our assault rifle. Is it all psychos? It looks like it is. I could throw a grenade here, but it's just a waste.
Shut him up.
Oh yeah, right in the head. Alright, Corporal Reese, and then we're gonna get some racks here.
Didn't think I rated that much of a rescue. One of those psychos ran off with the power core.
Ooh, I should not have scoped there. Of course they have to go around and fight the bandits over there, right? Ah, reload. It looks like I just got crit in the face by that rack, because he just took out my shield. Ugh, bad shot.
Reese is dead? He was one of the first Crimson Lancemen I recruited.
Alright, so the racks are down. Corporal Reese unfortunately passed away on us, but you know, we do a fair share of killing on our end, so I think the ratio to good guys dying and bad guys is pretty good in this game. Oh, come on. There we go. You guys don't know what I'm doing? We have another chest up here we can look at. I can't remember if it spawns level 11 loot or not. I don't think it does. It does not. So we just got a couple of... That's a double shot coach gun, so I think I'm going to pick that up. Don't know if I'm going to use it, because I don't really think I need to go all shotgun on these guys' asses. We're doing very well with our sniper rifle, and our Torg assault rifle is awesome, so we'll stick with that for now. And if we have trouble with anything and we need to kill something really close, then obviously we have that coach gun. For those who don't know, coach guns are just incredibly good shotguns. They have a lot of shells. If you can get 2 shots out of them, that makes them all the more powerful. They're really good on zero. You can deception behind someone and then just blow their face off. And I believe that is our Psycho.
Interesting reaction.
There's the power core. My aim is a bit off here. The scope on this weapon isn't that great. But there are advantages to having weaker scopes, especially when they're close, and you can move your reticule a lot faster and not get caught with them running up into your face. And we got another suicide psycho here. I hate these guys. Fortunately, their heads don't move around much, Strafe away from that grenade. Got that guy. A lot of enemy spawns here. Really want to get rid of these crazed marauders because they're pretty much the most annoying guys here. And hitbox problems there with the, of course. Oof. Got some progress on our fisticuffs achievement, and I just reloaded again when I definitely did not need to. But since we're strafing here, why not? Alright, I need to be careful here. There's a lot of barrels, and I'm not going to blow them up myself.
That's the power core. Great. Jack won't destroy Sanctuary today, at least. I'll get back to the city. We'll meet up once I get there. Welcome to the Crimson Raid. Oh, damn it. I'm being attacked. I'll see you.
Alright, Roland, so we know what happened to you, for those who have seen the story before. Just stick your head out, buddy. Yeah, so let's go with Torg here. That was a bit of a long distance for a Torg rifle, but honestly, I get sick of missing their tiny little heads. I think brutes like them would actually have bigger heads, but they're very well protected in that department. You, I have no idea what you just did there with the cover. Where are these guys? There's one. I cannot see that guy. I think he's behind cover and shooting the cover because bugs. This barrel, I always get killed on this barrel. We're just gonna rush up here and kill this guy. Ugh. Should have just switched to the Torg right away. Ooh, he's wrecking me. I'm gonna blow that up because I do not want to get hit by that. Yeah, I think the Torg assault rifle is going to be best for these nomads right now, since I'm not doing well at hitting their heads. I'm not the best sniper in the world, even though it's a lot of fun. Alright, another skill point. We'll allocate that right away. Foresight is a very, very good passive talent. Oh, these guys.
You can't have it. Oh, yeah, there's always something.
Lost a good man. But I'm sure Reese would have been happy to know how quickly you
Alright, so we got the 20 guys, but I want to keep killing these guys because there's, I believe there's a big chest over here, one of the big cars. Okay, I'm being shot at from behind as usual. Come on, there we go. Blow him up. Here's our car chest. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, purple grenade mod. It's not better than our bonus package, though. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, so we're just gonna kill that guy and move on. As we're running here, we'll reload both of our weapons. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the video once we get to Sanctuary. I probably made this video a little bit long again. We'll see when it's done. I'm hoping that I progress through this part fast enough, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't been keeping track of time. You know, there's a trick to jump off a cliff, and then it usually takes you back to Sanctuary if you didn't activate any of the other save points, but I'm just going to do it the legitimate way here. Plus, I don't like dying to do that. That's stupid. It's not like our Outrunner isn't fast or anything. Alright, we're about halfway there.
This is a message to Sanctuary. The last stronghold of
Handsome Jack has such a fantastic voice actor. I don't remember the guy's name off the top of my head, but he's great.
Roland, is that you? Oh, it's the Vault Hunter. Get in! Hey, you like my speech? I was lying about the last part, by the way. I'm gonna spend a long time
And here we go. Alright guys, I'm going to cut the video short here. Well, actually not short, but...
Made it to Banditville, huh? Well done.
Alright, we'll just turn in the quest here and get our reward and move on to the next story quest, and then we'll cut the video.
You're the one Commander Roland was
Once again, interrupting Handsome Jack, but I'm sure everyone's heard what he has to say a lot unless you're watching this story for the first time.
Plug that power core into the shield generator.
Yes, sir. And quest complete. I'm going to pick up this shotgun here. It's pretty good.
Good. That ought to last us a day or two. Roland was supposed to bring us some intel on how to stop Jack. With
Okay, guys, now that we're up to Plan B in Sanctuary, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next episode. I'll see you guys later, and I hope you're enjoying this series. And I hope you guys like the changes so far that the unofficial community patch provide. I think it's awesome, and we're going to just see more and more of those changes as we move on. Alright, have a good night, guys.